Hey everybody, Zyle here. Welcome back to another Mages Without Purpose. I mean Mind Over Mages. Magical mages with mystery. Anyhow, we're continuing along with this playthrough. We're pretty much in the mid-game. Just as a small note to anyone watching this video that's been following the episodes sequentially, that between the last episode and this one, I had probably about 8 hours of live stream. And if you go to my live stream, my live section, you'll find them. So basically, everything that's happened between the last episode to this episode took place on those live sessions, but not much has changed other than that we're a lot further along. And if you're curious as to how things went along, certainly go check those out. Other than that, we're just going to keep on with our playthrough. A couple notable things. We built a voyage room farm. We're starting to get our infirmary. We have an infirmary, but we've geared it up to be a full hospital. We have discovered about the spindle. I can't believe it took me this long to realize about this spindle and to get it going. It is fantastic. It creates these little teeny mechanical or, I don't know, sentient creatures who run around and do various tasks. And you can get ones that do cleaning. So these ones are cleaners. You can get ones that do hauling. I don't know where any of my hauling ones are, but they're out there somewhere and they're hauling goods. And you get ones that can do mining and chopping down lumber. And the last one is repair ones. So I'm getting all those online because they're fantastic and they're very low cost. Something I should have been building from like day one. It really eases up the amount of stuff that the other mages and students need to worry about, freeing up their time to do more important things, all done through this spindle. You can set them to do until X, so you can just decide how many you want to have on hand at all times, and then your dark mage will just come up and deal with that, take care of it, and it's all good. Now, we do have a voyage room growing here, because I haven't got the lights installed properly here, so probably going to have to take care of that right away. It's going to cause him undue stress, and we do not want that. So we need one more window in here. Get that going for priority. So, yeah, you can see one just crept down the stairs. This one is a quilted carrier. I think it's a hauler. Yeah, it's a hauler, so it's going to run around and haul stuff to storage. Better than the students and the mages doing it. Let's get our speed jumped up as well. Should have got those going online so much earlier. Anyhow, things are going along good. We got a fairly decent staff. We're starting to cycle out our old staff and get in new ones. Got a whole bunch of students ready to graduate. Haven't been that quick to graduate them simply because up until this point they were helping keep the base clean. But at this point now, with the new stuff online, we need to graduate a whole bunch of them. So we'll let him do it because he's always having conviction issues. And that's a fire wand 1, fire wand 1, and Nick is a fire wand 1. And even Mateo is a fire wand 1. So all four of them can oh, there's not enough space in the ritual signal. Oh, okay. So that's good to know that there's a spacing issue. We'll take care of that. It's probably because we built these things here. But we have enough space to get it going anyways. We'll just do the other one later. And get those guys out of here and get a bunch of scrolls in. And now we can get rid of Mateo as well. And we'll let Susan do this one. And Mateo can go. That's good. It has been a day since I last played, so I need to think about the various things I'm doing. I am building some kind of, townhouse over here. This is a work in progress, full of major jank. And we are finally collecting runewood. Look at that. Got the runewood coming in finally. Going to be able to do so much good stuff now that I have runewood. Really opens up my options. And with all my little spindle creatures, it's kind of time to start thinking about it. So I can go here, the quilted in the menu, and I can even see what I've got going on. So I have 2 quilted carriers and 4 quilted carriers, 4 quilted sweepers. That's the level I think I like. They don't seem to cost anything once you make them, so why not have a bunch? Quilted miners need ectoplasm and viscera. So I have that. It's just a matter of my mage getting around to making it. I have do intellects. I had said to do one of each. I think that we're probably going to just have 2 of those on hand for initially, and then I want to research more into that. But I am short of scrolls before I can get to the next one, and I am trying to get my way through this dark arts as well. So we'll just kind of let that go. So that means my scrolls are, once again, my arcane scrolls are short, and usually means it is time to do more battles, and we do have some battles set up that I can get into. Need to unlock a few of these things, so I think we'll do this lower one first. And this looks like the good lineup. We want them to fill their mana before they begin. Don't need to bring any potions. I'll get that battle started right away. We also have the options to keep going into the spine and keep on opening up further consequences. Not sure how much I want to push this just quite yet. Definitely going to finish this lava mine first. Okay, this is a okay battle. Now that I got my bolter, we're going to go for the might first. Get the earth armor up on him. He tanks very well through that. And now we'll let Susan get the earth armor up. And she can take the hits. We'll just do a normal fireball and see if we can't get lucky. And we did not. No, we took 1 AoE. We'll finish him off with a bolt. Okay, now that she has her armor up and should have, I think, 2 taunts available, I think we'll just do a smash. Get some damage going. And their armor took it all. That's good. We definitely got to get their armor back up. He's got only 5 left. We'll start fireballing. There's a nice crit. Drop the bolt. We're going to smash again. She tanked right through it, no problem. She just throw back up her earth armor. Her armor is just off the hook now. They're never going to get through. Just got to make sure we keep her doing it. So there's 2 taunts. Freeze my other tank up to start DPSing. Fireball. Didn't get lucky with a crit. Doesn't matter. We'll finish it with a bolt. He can smash. Her just going to keep that taunt up for 1 more round. Fireball. Another bolt. And now we'll smash. Because we know we've got the finish. Might as well just flame lash it down. And got me 7 scrolls. There was a patch recently and they rebalanced how the scrolls work, and I think it's pretty fair overall. Some of the ones that gave less than they should give more now, and some of the ones that gave way too many give less now. So they're all heading back up here. I do want to open this one back up as well, so we'll just tell them to fill up their mana, come back, and we'll get this one done. It'll be a very easy fight. We're going to just do a smash. Get rid of that might right away. Susan could tank up. We'll just fireball. Nice crit. No. Our lightning mage will finish her. Quite simple, almost just annoying to do, but at least we get loot. And then we got 2 scrolls, and that's fair enough for a 1-star battle. So that's cleared up. And so now I have to consider, I've got Ida, who's a dark wand student, and so I don't actually have any dark teachers. So the ones who are doing Zariah, believe it or not, I don't know, maybe it's not Zariah. One of my teachers must have dark skill. Or maybe the spindle just doesn't really require very much dark ability, because somebody's using it. So it doesn't matter. But Ida's going to be my dark wand mage, and he's at 3 now, and I just have to double check because it's been a day. Medallions, we got a lot of them to work on. That doesn't matter. That's very easy to do. We'll just take him in a fight. That might happen. It's very tough with these dark cultists to get their conviction that high. It's definitely worth doing for 20 power, though. So we're going to have to focus on getting Ida's conviction up. This will just happen naturally. And then this one, we just get him on a destroy mission. So it's really only this one, plus remember, take him in a battle. His conviction. 75 plus conviction. Yeah, that's going to be quite difficult to do because of the cultist. Even if I got the recreation, it's still not going to be enough. So I think we'll just end up avoiding that one. I just don't see myself running on one of these types of guys, the conviction that high. So as nice as it would be, I don't think it's going to happen. No, I would really have to do a whole bunch of improvements, and he'll be ready to graduate before that. So unfortunately, he's not going to get that. We will get the other ones though. But the other thing to check is, have I done? There it is. Rapid strikes is done, and did we do the mana one yet? We did not. So we need to get Ida working on completing this, and we'll set him to do that. We do have enough ingredients. He can begin. And then our other Julian, who's an air mage that we will hire, we have to have a look and see. We've done, no, just human. So we haven't done the speed one. We definitely haven't done the mana one. So he needs to do both still. And then for his things, honeyed gruel, eat a honeyed gruel. Okay, that'll be pretty simple to set up. I'll do that right now. Okay, he has the same one as Ida, so maybe when they get a little bit higher level, we'll take them both on a battle. A 1-star battle. Be full, rested, and tranquil at the same time. It would be nice to get. I don't know if that's going to occur. That requires a lot of conditions to pull that off. It might click in. Pet the refining beast, he'll end up doing. And then charge a mana lantern 3 times. That's pretty easy just by going to the priorities and letting him do that. So charging, we're going to make him maxed out to do it. He'll probably get that done. So I think that's good. So we might as well have him be working on the ritual of, oops, did that wrong. Again, it's this one up here. We might as well get him working on this one as well, so that they're getting those sorted. And for honey gruel, it's pretty easy. We often get that. So we just basically got to tell everyone not to eat it, but allow him to have access to it. So we go all staff, no on honeyed gruel. All students, no for honeyed gruel. And then make a new group. Add a restriction. Add Julian to it. And then make sure for meals that he has... We'll turn off crow, dire, rat, gutberry, berry soup. But he'll be able to eat the honey gruel. So if any drop, he'll and there is some, so he's going to want to have that. In fact, I can assume he will prioritize that, but you know what? Let's just turn off bitter and stir fry. Bitter gruel, bitter stir fry, and now he'll be kind of forced to eat that. And once we see that medallion pop, then we can take care of that and keep things moving. It's raining, won't be a problem. check on my, there is a crow nest. Set to destroy. And where are my shrinks or my carriers? So we haven't made the other one yet. Who knows? It might require a certain skill level or dark level or something that it won't make it. And what is this saying? Yeah, we know we don't have agreements with that. No qualified mages. Requires skill 4. Okay, so that's good to know. We need to, so we need to graduate this guy in order to be able to actually make the next types of quilts. Now, the problem with these students is once they've been told to do these power things, they're going to do it no matter what. They're going to do it through the night. They're not going to sleep. They're not going to stop the task. At least that's my comprehension to how it works. So maybe, he is going to take a break and sleep. Yeah, good. Okay, well, I'm glad they do that. You can see these haulers just ripping around, cleaning everything up. Now it's the point where I have to be careful about the chest to make sure that I got capacity. Kitchen staying clean all the time because the cleaners are just literally just hanging out waiting. These things are so fantastic. I can't believe I didn't know about them. The morning has arrived. And then because we know Ida has a destroy items mission, just double check that, make absolutely sure. Pretty sure he had this. Destroy 15 objects. We want to set that up for him. So we have to find our bitter berries. Our vines. Got berry vines. Okay, there's one out here somewhere. Okay, there's one right there, so I'll zoom in as much as I can, cover as much of the map as possible. There's at least 5. We'll seldom destroy 5. And then we'll go into priorities, and for a while, we will go to destroy, and we'll set everyone to no, and we set Ida to high priority. And then he'll run around and destroy things. What else can we destroy that's maybe we don't need so much of? Maybe we'll destroy some mandrake. Why not? A lot of these things we just don't need as much anymore because we grow it in our own farms. So just set a bunch of stuff on to destroy so that he can get that one done, of the things that we don't really use very much of. Now my add-up scrolls are getting pretty high. We may ease off on that. Have to start thinking about the next skip to student. Looks like it's going to be a fire, because we got to get rid of Paul. He is meh. So I think that we will try and summon a fire wand to give the student. We're missing ingredients. We need more arcane scrolls. Okay, so that's what's holding us back. If that's the case, then battling we must do. So probably should just push this lava mine. And it's a 2-star battle, so we'll just bring the regular crew in. Now it's a fairly easy battle. We will not tank up against that. We'll just go smash. Because Susan will tank. We should take 0 damage in this fight. That'll finish him. No, no damage taken. A lot of good reserve. Oh, frost glass. That is very nice to get as a drop. That's going to give me some good options. I don't have the research unlocked for making some of those windows, but I certainly can do that. Large rectangular, yes, I can make a large rectangular window if the situation calls for it. Just going to try and see here. My rooms, a couple of rooms I'm working on, wanted to upgrade. One of them's the med room, the hospital. I'm pretty sure it needs, must have 3 or more large windows. So I'd have to make 3 of them, or 1 or more huge. I have not unlocked huge windows yet. So I think we'll just have to pass on that for the time being because we're busy. If I remember correctly, we are still researching dark arts. Okay, so they're going to race off, but we're going to just tell them to keep going. And they'll refill their mana before we go. And we have a mana here. By them all using that, it'll give Julian something to charge for his quest. Okay, this is a bit of a serious battle. 2 Ember Golems. These are reflectors, if I recall. Yeah, they will reflect damage back. It's not very nice. In the turn order, they're very slow. So all my guys are going first, so that can condition things. However, for the first little bit, we'll need both tanks active. We will do a bolt, and we're going to bolt the back row, because in 2 rounds I can kill him with the lightning mage. We will earth armor up on both of them, initially. Another earth armor. And our mage will try to actually do a burn down, hoping for some lucky crits. You can see the amount of unholy rain they're throwing in there. But we're going to bolt this guy down, and he's out of the fight. That's why lightning mages are really good to have, because they can reach the back row and take down some weaker guys, and there's 2 real strong guys in front. So now, I don't know if Susan can tank through it yet. I'm going to continue to earth armor up and taunt up. Same with her. Just want to absorb all that front line damage from these guys while we whittle one of them down. There's that reflect. And we are going to get reflected on. Checking the armor, 280 on this one, 140 on this one. I think they can hold the line without him taunting up. So I'm going to take a chance here and do a smash. And I'm also going to continue and smash. It might be risky, but the whole idea was I was hoping maybe this fireball can crit for once. It did not. Unfortunate. Armor held up though. So we can just bolt down. Now luckily it doesn't reflect when he dies. I think we'll get our smash in play here. How much armor does he have? He has enough. We'll have her armor up and taunt. And then she'll take the blows and we'll fireball into this. Pretty sure the bolt can work just fine. He can take the hit. Another smash. And a smash should finish this off. That's good. Good fight. A little bit more difficult, but not too hard. Nice resources. Okay, so we're going to let them go heal and stuff. That was enough battling for one day. However, it does mean now that I can summon a gifted student based on my wand selection. I am looking for a new fire mage. I don't have a fire one too, so I think that's what I want to do. I have a dark and an air. Right now we have Zoraya as our new tank, so that's fine. Although I am enjoying running 2 tanks. I'm finding that very, very useful. So it has to be a new fire mage. Paul is just not up to the job. Fire mage used to be the top DPS, not the worst DPS on the team. And right now he's the worst DPS, and he's got issues. So I'm going to make a fire one too. Really, we'll have to soon consider about getting to level 3 wands. I just don't think I have the materials necessarily yet, and I'm doing other research. So we'll make one fire wand too. Check on that research. It's not going along because we've been battling. I'll probably ease up a little bit. Here we go, it's getting made. It should be made now. Summon a gifted student. Fire wand 2. Begin ritual. After that, we can now take on some regular students, so we'll just tell it to make 3 more. I don't know how many I have, but we might as well make some more wands. Okay, so far too, I'm finding with these cleaning things is that they are quite idle. I think they're just so efficient. So I think I can drop this. I want to get the right measurement. I think we can drop down the sweepers to 2, and the kilted carriers. I'm going to keep them at 4 because there's a lot of hauling that goes on. Just make sure all my chests that I'm not totally full. Yep, lots of room. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on with Ida. It's saying he's nearly starving, which doesn't make much sense to me because he should go and eat. And it bothers me that they don't take care. I think the way it works, though, is until they're nearly starving, they'll only eat during their meal hours. And if you happen to have the schedule where you've got them busy during it, then it can cause a problem. So he's not going to be eating for a little bit of time. He's going to need a custom schedule, honestly. He's just so finicky. I've just realized that Ida has to be babied. I do need to get him graduated as fast as possible, so I'm going to try and get some classes going back on for him. So I'm really going to get creative here and add yet another custom schedule. And for this one, I'm going to put Cheetah in there as a teacher, and we're going to do that. And so then they're both able to, he can continue to teach him as fast as possible. And then for eating, I'm actually going to give Ida, not him. We'll have him do tasks there. We'll have this task. Giving him an eating break, so he'll go eat some food and stop whining. And I am considering now setting up, doing the research and getting the Chantophones set up so that I can force students into a recreational cycle if I feel, or even a teacher, if suddenly I'm having some issues. I'm not going to let them do it regularly, but I would have a backup plan for it. So that should correct that. And until that research is done, I can't get that part of the plan in place because I'm pretty sure I have never even done the research for the, because normally I feel that it's so you know what? We're just going to do that immediately. Switch them over to that. It'll take no time at all. Okay, Julian completed the honey gruel trial, so he can just go back to regular food. Part of why Ida's probably upset is because earlier he was probably had a little bit of pain from being injured. And he just went on a rampage, so that's not good. I'm not sure what happens, but again, everyone knows how I play. I've had probably 20 hours now on this run. Everyone knows how I play. If this leads to a death, the run's over. And I'll start again. That's just how I am. I'm playing hardcore. But yeah, I don't see. He has no death saves because he had not completed any of his trials. And in my understanding, a break, he will die at the end of it. So we'll let it ride out, but I think the run's over. It's too bad. I was really starting to enjoy this, but I learned a lot in this playthrough, and as always, every playthrough, got to do it even better, even more efficiently. I feel like I could do a much better job overall with all the things I know now compared to before. I know to have a enchantophone room set up, not for them to use regularly, but just for a situation where someone's conviction is getting low. We can put them on almost like a happiness process. So I'm going to wait and see, but I'm pretty positive that because he says 0 death saves, this is going to be he's going to die as soon as he's done his rampage. The same rules for teachers applies to students, I'm positive, and he didn't get any of his medallions done, so unfortunately, unless he somehow magically during his rampage, he unless he somehow magically earns one of his medallions during his rampage, I'm pretty sure he's dead. And we'll just go back to doing our dark research as we did before. And we're just waiting for the rampage to end and to hear the horrible death message. There we go. And that's the run is over. It was good. We learned a lot, but unfortunately, Ida, rest in peace. You have caused the hardcore run to come to an end because of my slight miscalculation on paying attention to your conviction. It wasn't because he was injured, because he wasn't even fighting. No, it was just simply a bad turn of events, and he had, if we have a look, well, it won't even show us his, unfortunately, we can't even see his conviction thing anymore, so. Hey, if you feel for me, it's tough. It's tough when you play like this. You get to day 60, and all of a sudden, you get a wipe. Hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Leave a comment. Rest in peace, Ida. That being said, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one, and have a great day.